What's up, guys? Wrestling fans here today, and again, I'm sorry for leaving for that long. It's been about a week, but I haven't meant to do it. I was too busy dancing on my Brian Sticker dancing account, and I'm sorry for that again. Just got done riding a bike. See that bike right there? I was about to get mauled by dogs. Or Darth mauled by dogs. You get the joke. You don't get the joke because you don't know Star Wars. Anyways, we're gonna get into the video. Video for today is cardiovascular health and liver health. Apparently the liver doesn't have a name, like the heart, cardiovascular system, and the liver system. It's like, what the hell? You don't even give the liver, it's like, it's an important organ too. Seriously. Anyways, getting besides that fact, we're gonna make a video today, and to make the video, we're gonna upload it. We're probably gonna do a couple videos. I know, as I say again, I'm like, all the time, I'm really sorry for taking this long to make a YouTube video. I hope it doesn't happen again, because it's times like these that really confuse me. And I'm usually making things more complicated than it seems. I'm making a 30-minute video about time with overtraining when I've never done an overtraining video, and talking about the functions and processes of the body, and all this kind of science I talk about. So this is what Brian Sticker Fitness usually does. He usually does a 30-minute video, and what I mean by this is that the 30-minute video is going to be about the science of the body. I already covered the science of the body series, but I mean, why not? Why not just go overboard and go overboard, like I like to say. Anyways, we're going to be talking about the heart and liver today, two main organs. Well, what does the heart do? So it has to do with the heart and blood vessels, and its job is to regulate the blood vessels, and if it really fails and there's complications in supplying oxygen and delivering oxygen to the body's cells and muscle tissue, when usually a big amount of fat or overall body composition is covering the muscle. When it's covering the muscle, that means that the oxygen and it cannot be supplied and delivered because there's a blockage of fat, and that's the main thing right there that we don't want. We want good blood circulation. We want to be delivering oxygen and supplying it to body cells and muscle tissue. The main thing that happens is they deteriorate. This is the same thing when we're talking about LDL. What is LDL bad cholesterol? LDL bad cholesterol is a blood plasma lipoprotein that is high in bad cholesterol, and it carries cholesterol to your body's cells and muscle tissue, and all this does is deteriorates it. It doesn't have the oxygen. It's not getting the oxygen supplied and delivered that it needs. And this really messes with the heart, because when there's no blood circulation, the thing that goes back is into cardiovascular disease, because the heart is not doing its job by regulating blood vessels, so they can never get through to the muscles, so everything's not working together. So they're basically confused at that point. And what's happening now, you have all this confusion, and your heart does not know what to do. Cardiovascular diseases, cardiovascular deaths increase when you have no blood circulation at all. It affects your heart, because your blood vessels are supposed to be flowing correctly. You're not supposed to be connecting to your blood vessels. When it connects to your blood vessels, the things that it does is it makes sure your blood vessels have the oxygen, and make sure that they're delivering it and supplying it to the body's cells and muscle tissue. So overall, we have good body cells, we have happy cells, we got happy muscle tissue, growing and not deteriorating. I swear, it's like everybody's getting like molested over here. I seriously wonder. Every time I get out here, it's like children are screaming, the parents are beating their kids. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a parent, but I wouldn't say you necessarily beat your kids. Dr. Phil says you don't beat your kids. You do not beat your kids, because even more problems, PTSD. Get over here, boy, we're getting the whip. You know, like that slave stuff, you know, black stuff, when, you know, getting behind the tree, we're gonna whip you, boy. Anyways, besides that, I'm not really a funny guy at any point in my videos, but I try to be happy and do what I do every day. It was amazing today. I started my day off with some oatmeal, natural peanut butter, some ground cinnamon, and my nourishment, as I talk about in Brian Sticker Fitness meal planning, is that to make sure you have good and strong and efficient nourishment for your body. To take care of your body is what to take care of your body every day, so you can avoid this disease and be longer, and you can be happy. You can have a chance to restart your life. You can have a chance to be happy and be living the life you want to live for once in your life. Oh, once in your life, I know someone. When I always make the videos, it's like the spit coming out of my mouth. I'm sorry about that, guys. Anyways, getting back from that and getting to that. So, as I talk about all the time, it's major to have micronutrients, macronutrients, macrominerals, and vitamins essential for your body, and to have a balance, not an imbalance of all these. And you don't have nearly as good nourishment as a person that be getting a balance of all of these. And make sure that they're getting down to the esophagus, to the gastrointestinal tract correctly, and they're not being half-assed digested, not being half digested, not being fully digested. That's the main thing. So when not being fully digested, the major thing is that we witness lipids, polyunsaturated fats, saturated fats. We witness foods that are high in cholesterol, foods that are high in fat, that are high in sodium, that are high in bad cholesterol, LDL, low density lipoprotein. And I just want to make sure, okay, so foods dense in carbohydrates, foods dense and rich in protein and carbohydrates, it creates a blockage where the micronutrients, macrominerals, macronutrients, and the vitamins, it means they're not being fully digested. They'll get digested to a point and they'll stop. It's really bad. I think this gold car is following me around. If it does, I swear. I've been harassed too many times at this park, and it should stop. I've done nothing to the community service. What are they doing? It's like they want me dead or something. Anyways, we're out here on a good day. We're making a video for you guys because I'm really sorry about not making videos. But as I say, it's important to have good nourishment, to have good nutrition, and to make sure you're wise in what you're picking out. Like every meal that I do, I just make sure that's the balance of everything: macronutrients, monounsaturated fats, omega-3 fats, amino acids, protein. Make sure there's a balance of fiber and soluble fiber, and make sure there's a balance of micronutrients, macrominerals, and vitamins in my diet too. It's main, especially from Robert Irvine, his Fit Crunch bars, and not just his Fit Crunch bars, but any supplementation at all. You're going to supplementation because you have shit, you have half-ass nutrition, and you're trying to fill up any calories. You're trying to get the nutrients, micronutrients that you need. Trying to get the vitamins that you need. You're trying to get all these things, macrominerals too, that are all found in supplementations. It's that you're trying to get what you do not have, so you have better nourishment, you have better nutrition. But this is the thing, I'll talk about this in my supplementation video, is that the high in dextrose monohydrate. Dextrose monohydrate is the simplest form of carbohydrate that's highly concentrated in protein powder. And when it's highly concentrated in protein powder, this does nothing because you go to overweight people that are trying things like Slim Fast, I don't know about Premier Protein. It doesn't say many carbs. It says a lot of protein, but you'll probably see dextrose monohydrate. It's because it's different. Wants to trick you. It's of carbohydrate, but it doesn't necessarily put that in there. And this is the bad thing about that. But get rid of that because, like a fat person, overweight person that has little to no blood circulation, they usually have high chances of cardiovascular diseases. When not that fat, it usually deteriorates the body's cells and muscle tissue. When it does, it covers it, and when it's covering it, it's the really bad part. And you want this nourishment, you want this nutrition that you already don't have, so you're looking for supplementation to give you micronutrients, macrominerals, and vitamins that you need, that your body needs. It's an easy way to get it, to supplementations, but the thing about this is that even if you have a low metabolism, you're carbohydrate sensitive, empty calorie sensitive, these are highly concentrated in carbohydrates. So the thing about that is that that's just gonna be making you gain in fat, and it's not gonna be doing anymore. It's not even gonna help prevent. It's not even gonna make you have good blood circulation, as I talk about in Brian Sec Fitness videos. It's really bad from that point on. But supplementations, obviously, you want supplementations because you don't have the nutrition already, and you want the nutrition. You want to get the feel in for the day. You want to get the macronutrients, macrominerals, and vitamins that you don't already have. So you're getting that. You're reaching for full nourishment. The thing about that is that I say this for people that have high metabolisms. They're in carbohydrate load. They can increase their carbohydrate intake while decreasing exercise before a competition. Shit. Anyways, but the thing about this is when they do it, they have a faster, efficient, and stronger. What the fuck are you doing? Metabolism, basal metabolic rate, and it can basically burn off the carbohydrates, empty calories, transfer non-nutrients. When it's burning all these off, it doesn't gain the fat, so your body is basically, your metabolism is saving same levels of vascularity, muscle tone, muscular growth, muscle gain, hypertrophy. Yeah, anyways, there's dogs over there. But let's get back to it. So what I was talking about, supplementations, is that you want what you don't have. You want the micronutrients, microminerals, and vitamins that you need, that your body needs to be correctly nourished. So you're looking for supplementations. But what the fuck are they doing? What the hell are you doing? Fucking retard. I swear to God, every time I come the fuck out here, it's people trying to fucking run me over out here. It's fucking bullshit. It's stupid at that. I'm trying to make a fucking decent YouTube video, and they're fucking doing retards. Let's move my bike here for a minute. It's not good, especially to make a video, and I'm sorry for you guys. But let's dial that back, and let's get back to diabetes. Let's get back to pre-diabetics. Let's get back to type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes. Something that I stress a lot on this channel. I'm going to remake some videos, the vascularity videos. I'm going to remake the supplementations video. Tell you what you need about that. Anyways, we're going to move it over here, because they're doing stupid shit. The people right here are okay, you know, not doing anything to bother me. Anyways, as long as I get to make a video without distractions, it means the most, because I care more about the people that are distracting, the people that are just being selfish and that don't honestly care. No reason, they're just trying to interrupt it. So I can't make a video, and so I can't do what I love. It breaks my heart when that happens. There's like fucking 3 golf carts up here. Like, what the fuck is this? This is not fucking Mario Golf. I remember that game on the fucking Nintendo 64. This is not Mario Golf. Get the hell out of it. Get some bikes, man. Get some bikes. Anyways, but the supplementation is for the micronutrients, microminerals, vitamins that you don't already have. That's the thing about that. But as I said, the carbohydrates and empty calories are something that's just going to make you gain fat if you don't have a high metabolism. If you're not resetting your metabolism, resetting it, getting down to a caloric deficit, hypocaloric, where you have less calories. And the thing about this, that it's going to be burning the fat. You're going to be shedding the fat with less calories, so you can burn the fat. You can get rid of the body composition, the overall body composition, visceral fat that's covering muscle tone from happening, hypertonic state from happening, from covering vascularity from happening. I'll talk about vascularity in my other video. Anyway, this is about the heart and the liver. It's video for you guys today. It's major that saturated fats, lipids, polyunsaturated fats, saturated fats. It's to make sure that omega-6 fatty acids do not get in the way of your micronutrients, microminerals, and vitamins from being digested. When this happens, it means that catabolism, the catabolic breakdowns, does not happen when it processes and breaks down the food, the bargain foods, the foods high in nutrients, high in nutritional value. And with a high nutritional value, the thing that we want is to release energy. And honestly, it's still stuck in the gastrointestinal tract, so it never releases energy. And after it gets down from catabolism, it's majorly going on to anabolism, which anabolism, I'm going to explain this too. Oh shit. I made a meal replacement video. You can go on that right now. People with low metabolism, it's not something supplementations is not something you should do. You know, because it's highly concentrated in carbohydrates and empty calories, and you just gotta gain the fat. So I recommend the micronutrients, they're high in supplementations, but they're also high in supplements. So you look at pills, you look at omega-3 fatty acids pills, omega-6 fatty acids pills, omega-7 fatty acids pills. You look at all these pills that you get. So I say rather the pills, because it doesn't have all the carbohydrates, doesn't have the empty calories. That's going to be making you gain the fat. It's going to be wrecking you from really resetting your metabolism, getting down to a caloric deficit. We can burn the fat, and you can start gradually increasing your metabolism. You can have a high metabolism, and it's high basal metabolic rate. And at night, it does not happen. I've tried it. You do not. All you do is gain fat. You start your metabolism. You start how many metabolites are being made. And when you start how many metabolites are being made, you usually do not have enough energy, or enough good nourishment, enough nutrition for your metabolism to keep making metabolites, to be making more metabolites than usual. It makes more metabolites than usual. Usually you have a high metabolism that can burn off the bargain foods, release energy, require energy for your basal metabolic rate to make the offspring of the metabolism. Metabolites aids the growth, reduction, and development of muscle fiber similar complex, small to large, building up more of a complex structure with a lower of a capacity to grow, with a higher capacity to grow. So this is the major thing you look for, is that you don't want them stunted, because no growth or further development or reproduction happens. And that's the bad thing about this, even when I mentioned in overtraining. But I just wanted to get it down. And it's major for your metabolism to require the energy to make metabolites, and to have the energy, and to have the nourishment, the nutrition to be making more metabolites than usual, not to be stalled. And when that gets stalled, your muscle fibers are stunted, they get stuck at small, and biosynthesis never happens, anabolism, catabolism never happens correctly. It needs to happen correctly. I swear to fucking God, what are they doing? It's not fucking Mario Golf. Fuck is this? I fucking played a game when I was like fucking 10. I swear I'm like fucking 16 now and fucking still doing it for my eyes. Sorry for the viewer discretion advice for you guys. I swear. Fucking reckless kids. So this is why our society lacks today. It lacks mature and serious people like myself when I make YouTube videos. Anyways, we want to make sure that the metabolism functions and processes that are happening, anabolism, catabolism, that I just covered, and it's major for muscle fibers not to have low capacity to grow, but to have a higher capacity to grow, to make sure that metabolites are being created by the metabolism, and more are being created, and you have more energy, you have more nourishment, you have more nutritional value in your diet, you have more nourishment, which makes the nourishment stronger, and because of the nourishment, because of the nutrition, your metabolism is not getting stunted, it's growing even more, it's developing even further, making more metabolites. When you have better nutrition aids and go through production and development of muscle fibers from complex, small to large, building up more of a complex muscle fiber that usually expands and recruits other muscle fiber type 2 with more capacity to grow. It recruits many of them, and leads into high amounts of muscular hypertrophy, muscle gain, and muscle tone. I swear. One day I get out here, I want to make a video. It's exactly what happens. I can't believe this. I almost got attacked. I almost got brutally attacked by dogs when I was getting up here to make a video for you guys. Get down to a caloric deficit. Reset your metabolism so it has the energy, it has the nourishment that it needs for the functions of the metabolism, the process of metabolism, so they can happen. And to make sure that your body is working correctly with everything, working with the organs, it's working with your metabolism, and you're increasing vascular and muscle tone, muscular hypertrophy, your metabolism, muscle fiber 2 recruitment. When you're doing this, you're fixing your nourishment, you're fixing your energy, the amount of energy you have. And the thing about this is that fat people, is that overweight people, they have little to none blood circulation, because the fat is covering the muscles, preventing the blood vessels from delivering and supplying the oxygen that it needs to not deteriorate. It's major, as I talk about, and usually is that the food isn't stored as energy. Carbohydrates, empty calories, are not stored as energy, they're stored as fat, and this is why you get fat, because you have a low metabolism, you cannot function, it is not as efficient, it is not strong, it is not fast as a person with a high metabolism that can carbohydrate load all day, and they can save the same amounts of biomass index. They're going to set the biomass index, metabolites, how many metabolites are being made, how much energy they have, how much nourishment, if biosynthesis, catabolism, anabolism is even happening, vascularity, muscle tone, hypertrophy, muscular growth, muscle fiber 2 recruitment, expansion, which is something really major that I talk about. 18 minutes and 54 seconds in. So, this video, I'll do a vascularity video, supplementation video. I want to make that video. I did a meal replacement, but I remember doing these videos at the beginning of my YouTube account, is I did a couple, so I want to make sure that I correct these YouTube videos, so it has better audio. Definitely, you're actually hearing what I say. There was a kid at school, he told me, nigga, raise your fucking voice. And as he told me to raise my fucking voice, I was like, you can fuck off. And I was like, wow, this audio is really bad. So I'm going to try to be louder. I'm going to try to be preaching better to get my videos across to you guys. And for other Brian Sicker Fitness fans, I thank you. You've been with me for a long time. It's been a week since I made a video. I want to get back out here today and make another video for you guys. You know that I ultimately love you guys at the end of the day, and I'll always make videos. It's something that I'll never give up, no matter what happens. Even if I'm uploading on my Brian Sticker dancing account, to Michael Jackson. It's fun. Dancing to Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal, dancing to Rock Boy Jam. We made some minor mistakes, but hey, when you start dancing like MJ, the thing that happens is that you have to basically grow with the process. You have to progress slowly because it's hard. He's a complicated man. He's the best entertainer of all time, making all these hit albums. That's mainly the person I idolize. That's the person who I want to be like. So he made such a big impact on giving to all charities, being nice to everybody, that's spreading his love, and he didn't spread it. He blocked the negative people. He blocked the people that had accusations and allegations against him. It was not good. That were basically they were degrading him for no reason. He's a good man. There's people in life that they get misunderstood. When they get misunderstood, the thing that happens is that it wrecks their reputation, it wrecks their image, wrecks their self-image for themselves and what they're supposed to think. So I just really want to tell you guys this. I haven't talked about much in my videos. Doing out here is a lovely day. It's a windy day. Doing a video on Brian Sicker Fitness. It's a good time. All the people down. I want to say, guys, I love you. Thanks for the support so far on Brian Sicker Fitness. It's been a long time. It means a lot to me. Really to see that there's people, that actually enjoy my videos, that are taking me serious. That there's people actually with me from this long time. It's so emotional. This was a time when nobody was with me, and that was really bad. And people take down your YouTube account. We don't want to see it. But I know that there's people that need me, and I'm not gonna care about the people that don't need me, that don't even want my help. I'm gonna care about the people that want my help and do need me. It's something important that I preach on here on Brian Sicker Fitness. Anyways, getting back to that. It's major for that. It's major in overtraining, all these things I stated, and for the heart, cardiovascular health, liver health. Liver, unfortunately, doesn't have a name for the system, cardiovascular health, but the major thing that we want happening is we want the energy and the amount of nourishment to be more prominent, is to be there, or whatever. More energy and more nourishment because we have more metabolites being created, more metabolites being created. We're usually getting down to a caloric deficit of those calories and burn out the fat so we can gradually increase our metabolism, basal metabolic rates. With the energy, with the nourishment, it needs to make these metabolites, to make more than just one metabolite, to expand the metabolites that increases the muscle fiber simple complex, small to large, biosynthesis, anabolism, catabolism, going down to the heart and the liver. The thing that affects the heart and the liver, I want to make the video about the heart and the liver, is the foods dense in lipids, polyunsaturated fats, saturated fats, omega-6 fatty acids. Foods high in that. I'm gonna go through this with you guys again. I did a fat classification video classifying omega-3 fats, omega-6 fatty acids, omega-9 fatty acids, and omega-7 fatty acids. What are omega-9 fatty acids? Omega-9 fatty acids are oleic acids. They're not needed because our body makes omega-3s and 6 fatty acids in the body. It's made, and we know all of this. So we know all of this that is made. So at this point, omega-3 fatty acids are alpha linoleic acids, omega-3 fatty acids, and let's go through this with you guys again. Alpha linoleic acids, omega-6 fatty acids are linoleic acids, and what it means by when it's linoleic acids, that means it's polyunsaturated fats. It's not good. It's definitely builds up from a high density lipoprotein to a low density lipoprotein that has more damage on the liver, that has more chance of carrying cholesterol to your body cells and muscle tissue to basically deteriorate them and deteriorate your state of health, deteriorate your body even at that. 24 minutes into the video, so omega-3 fatty acids, alpha linoleic, omega-6 fatty acids, polyunsaturated fats, linoleic acids, omega-7 fatty acids is monounsaturated fats. And when we're talking about omega, it's a nice breeze out here. Omega-7 fatty acids, monounsaturated fats, and all these fats are major. That's why I made the fat classification video. Omega-3 fatty acids, 6 fatty acids, omega-7 fatty acids, omega-9 fatty acids. We're talking about omega-9 fatty acids, lake acids, and omega-7 fatty acids are highest in monounsaturated fats, and what I mean by this monounsaturated fats, palmitoleic acids, not palmitoleic acids, acetic acids too. It's crucial for maintaining cholesterol, for balancing cholesterol. Make sure you have a balanced amount of regular cholesterol. Make sure that your arteries are not getting narrowed, and that you're not increasing your intake of, you're not having a corrupt amount of, what's it called? You can get that, guys. Anyways, omega-7 fatty acids, omega-9 fatty acid, talking all about that, lowering your cholesterol, means that you have, make sure that your liver is not getting fatty acids, liver failure. Your liver regulates and creates natural cholesterol. You don't need all this unneeded cholesterol for your body, because then your liver doesn't really know what to do, at least in a bad liver function. Liver failure, you have too much LDL, blood plasma liver protein that's high, and bad cholesterol, and delivers cholesterol to the body cells and muscle tissue. This is the bad thing about it right now. Anyways, we're gonna get a supplementation vascularity video out after that, making sure I'm making more videos for you guys. I love you guys. You know, you're like my family. We've been here for about 2 years. Almost 2 years. About a year, Brian's like video. I remember this face. You know, used to make a video. Bad audio. It was a bad video. What I mean by a bad video is that it was tremendously horrible. The audio was bad. I only knew so much stuff. When I knew so much stuff, I wasn't as good as qualified as I would be right now to talk about this stuff, to preach it to you guys. But especially lake acids, they're not needed. But for maintaining cholesterol, making sure that you're not getting cholesterol spikes, not getting bad liver function, premature death, dying at any time, but you're increasing your amount of fat, your corrupted amount of cholesterol, sodium that's being entered into the body. It's entering the liver and it's pushing on the liver. When it pushes on the liver, usually it ends up in the liver. Also makes sugar. When it makes sugar, carbohydrates, it stores that as energy for your body to use. Now, this is the main thing, is that your body stores it as fat when you have a low metabolism. I want to talk about that. It stores it as energy when you have a high metabolism. So my major I want to talk about, and that's why I'm doing the video. I love, it's like family. We've been on here for about 1 year. It's been amazing. It means a lot to me for you guys just to watch my videos and to see how far we've come together. Speaking of it, it's a beautiful day out here. It's like what is it? 7:29. We've been out here for about 28 to 29 minutes. We got on a bike. Dogs were chasing me. Dogs were about to maul me. So I got on a bike and I was like, Billy, my brother, I was like, I'm gonna get this bike out of there. I'm gonna get it out of the house, get on the road, get up here. No matter if there's any families or anybody up here that are gonna be causing much distractions. It doesn't seem much as usual, but it's perfectly fine. I'll make a video about supplementations, vascularity. Appreciate the best that I do. I love helping people. I love updating my YouTube account, so I'll make sure that I'm updating right now and keeping you guys daily videos. We got out. We went dancing today. We're gonna make a dancing. What was it? What we call it? Michael Jackson Ghost dance video, but the dance video did not get down. We had to go to the park right away to make a video. So it's like 29 minutes. It's a good time out here. I mean, the grass, the sky, the trees, the birds singing in harmony. It's really peaceful. This is why I usually meditate out here. It's something good to do. Expand your view and expand your knowledge. Accept someone's knowledge. Don't just say that I'm not gonna do this. Try it out for one time, get comfortable. You usually get comfortable. If there was something that I wasn't necessarily, I swear to God, that broke. No, it didn't work. But the thing is that expand your knowledge, accept other people's knowledge, because usually there's a lot of people that know what they're talking about. Like me, I know what I'm talking about. I'll keep talking about it until the day I die. It's the way I've always been, especially for lowering cholesterol. You want a balance of oleic acid, you want a balance of monounsaturated fats, you want a balance of omega-3 fatty acids, monounsaturated fats, a balance of omega-7 fatty acids that can lower cholesterol. And even better, and you gotta make sure you don't have all this unnatural or unneeded cholesterol that is on things like meats, poultry, cheese, oil, nuts. So we make sure we have a balance of everything. We make sure we have a balance of everything in the body for good nourishment, for good nutrition. I'm Brian Sick Finish. We preach it every day. Minutes and 55 seconds into the video. Shorts on. So, inside out. Anyways, so that was about talking about the heart and the liver. When the liver is affected, where there's so many polyunsaturated fats, so many saturated fats, so many lipids are high in blood plasma liver protein, that's high in cholesterol. It carries cholesterol all throughout your body, and your arteries is not being flowed correctly. The natural cholesterol is not being flowed correctly when it's made by the liver, and you can't really regulate it because it has to focus on getting the unnatural and unneeded cholesterol out. It's something that really, when the liver is affected, the heart is affected too. It's pounding on the heart, and it's preventing deteriorating by cells and muscle tissue, giving cholesterol, raising our cholesterol, chances of LDL, bad cholesterol, high cholesterol, premature death, bad liver function, liver failure, liver cancer, obese liver, obese heart, when you have so many fats, because it's preventing your heart so dense and it's covering muscles. It's preventing your heart from working with the blood vessels. When it works with the blood vessels correctly, it's making sure that the blood vessels can supply the oxygen to the body cells and muscle tissue that it does need. Let's talk about the heart and the liver. That's it for the video for today, guys. And I want to say peace out. All the babes, no matter what happens. It's amazing. 13-minute video out today. I would never thought I would have got that. Only a video about supplementations and